Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Brett Ratner's Movies Are Real.
Oh, no.
That's what I decided to go with, everybody. Hello, I'm George. I'm here with Ryan Lance. Ryan, how are you doing?
Oh, boy, I do not.
Yes, and me.
I
buddy.
do not associate myself with the doings
out of the improv
of Brett the Rat Radner.
Markiplier beats Melania Trump at the box office,
Now,
folks.
that's classic. That's classic.
Carrie, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm pretty good. I tried to get tickets to Melania, but they were all sold out.
Said I saw Markiplier.
Yeah.
They had the popcorn bucket, though, thankfully. Hello there, everybody. Welcome to 2026. It is here. It's January. Fuck you. Things of that nature. But it's not that... there is one film in particular that just radiates all the January energy in my book. And one of them I have not seen, but it has January energy in a positive way. But yes, hello. Welcome to January. It's a new year. The Golden Globes happened. What one best was Hamnet? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hamnet and then one battle after another were the big winners.
Yes. Oscar noms are out there. We all love F1, folks, don't we? I don't even remember what I had to say about it. I think I said it was loud, probably, which is still accurate. I stand by that. Anyways.
You will not be silenced on how loud that movie is.
It's true. But yeah, we're here with January, folks. There's quite a bit. January is always a wacky, crazy month. And there's some stuff here, such as We Bury the Dead. Now, Ryan, Lance, you were afraid that maybe we would not be able to see We Bury the Dead because it's a small movie, maybe.
Yes, but for some reason it came out the very first day of the year.
It's true.
And we were able to see it.
Now, before we talk about We Bury the Dead, did you know that this movie probably made like 5 times as much money as Dust Bunny, which I learned recently made less than $1 million.
Whoa. Oh,
Which
man.
is crazy.
No.
At least we know we really contributed to that.
I guess so. Me, us and that guy who walked out.
That's my friend.
So, anyways, We Buried the Dead.
It came out at an interesting time where,
it's also an oldish movie, kind of. It's like a year old.
It's like a year old, but at first it came to the States finally at a weird time where people were like, I don't want to see the Jesus movie on New Year's Day. I guess I'll see We Bury the Dead.
David. I almost said Dave.
Dave.
So yeah, this is Daisy Ridley. Does she play... Are they all Australian? Okay.
It's an Australian film, but it's set in Australia because that's where the zombie apocalypse happened. But she's from England because
that's what I thought. I was like, she's not Australian. That's
her fiance was in there
because he had to go there for a retreat.
Yes.
No one's Australian other than the one guy with a motorcycle.
So it's her with a bunch of Aussies just losing it.
Anyways, Daisy Ridley is in a relationship with the guy, and things, they're going great. Anyways, he goes off to a retreat in Australia, and stinky biochemical accident happened. I guess completely. I don't know how big of Australia's a very big country, but a significant portion of it was exposed, and people died. And they're kind of coming back to life, but just like not like zombie. Oh, kind of like zombies, but
it's not like there's not a lot of violence to them. They're just like kind of walking around.
They first get up and they're just like
they're really clacking their teeth around.
Yeah,
so they're like stuff. World War Z zombies.
A little bit, but
with the teeth clacking.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Sure.
The teeth clacking is
I have no memory of that movie.
They clack their teeth.
Oh, okay, cool. And Brad Pitt's in there.
Mm-hmm.
He is in there. He has a scarf and he kills a bunch of zombies in that, I believe.
Anyways, they're all like, "We gotta clean this up, guys. We gotta bury the dead."
Yes.
And so there's volunteers. They're getting volunteers to help them clean up. Daisy really decides to sign up and volunteer to maybe find her husband.
See if he's one of the
people
Walking Dead or just a regular dead.
Regular dead, yes. And we find out later that maybe had some marital problems and that she feels bad. And she meets this really hot Australian guy with a motorcycle. He's all like, yeah, I'm cool. And she's got to try and get from one point, which is not where her husband is, to another point, which is a lot farther. This movie's all right.
It is all right.
It is a fine movie.
It has a lot of ideas. I like the different approach to zombies where they're not, there's less of the violence of it. They're not like, they don't storm and attack you. They're just kind of standing there.
It's a lot of mercy kills, actually.
They're just standing there menacingly, clacking their teeth. And the teeth clacking's a very good, that's a good, like, crunchy, creepy sound they do. But it has a lot of ideas, and there's a point, like, in the middle where she gets separated from the hot Aussie guy with long hair and cool tattoos.
And then it becomes a different movie for a bit.
It becomes a different movie for a bit where she runs into a law enforcement, a military guy, and she has a bit with him.
He's going through a whole Norman Bates kind of deal a little bit.
And then that ends, and it feels like that should be the resolution of the movie, but then it kind of like just keeps going for a bit. And then it has its real resolution, but then
it keeps going.
Keeps going for a bit, and it's like,
Is this it? Is it? Okay, now it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then it's finally.
And then you're like, I'm not gonna think too much about. I guess that was a narrative arc you're trying to. Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
It's all fine.
It's fine.
It's a totally fine movie. It's clearly a small budget.
It's an interesting setup for a zombie movie. I think it's totally fine. You don't have to watch.
Yeah,
it's not a go out and watch it. It's
I don't know if it'll do much for people who are into like the more actiony zombie stuff because it's more meditative, but not like in a way that's super original. Just because like the stuff with the military guy, that was done in like 28 days later.
Yes, exactly.
And then a lot of the other stuff had been done before, but
it's not a crazy performance, but she's good. She's fine.
She is good. It's
a fine movie. It's 7 out of 10.
It is such a like for watching them. When you start the year off, you want a nice middle of the road 3 out of 5 type of movie that's just like this.
There's some bread and butter at the table.
This is just a feature film just to start it off, and you can like rake everything from there on out. Mm-hmm. It's perfect for that reason.
Exactly.
It's a perfect film in terms of being totally average.
And speaking of that, this like you have a We Bury the Dead here, and then you got Primate all the way over here, as I understand.
Let's go.
So I unfortunately was not able to watch Johannes Roberts' Primate, a movie that by all accounts seems like a joke, and it's in the most January movie of all time.
But what if a monkey was crazy?
But apparently it's good.
I was right the whole time.
All right, so set up the monkey movie.
We're following our main character who is returning home after being at college, I assume.
At college.
And
her family lives in Hawaii.
Yeah, they live in Hawaii on this like big fancy mansion because it's just her dad and her little sister. The mom is dead, and her dad is famous for...
He's a writer, and her mom is worked with monkeys for speech therapy stuff, and that's why they have the monkey.
The dad is played by the Oscar-winning actor from Coda, the father.
Oh, yes,
from Coda.
Oh.
So the monkey's involvement is him, like, doing sign language and linguistics work with the monkey to teach it how to communicate, because he's got his little app, his little iPad. And I was like, when that guy showed up, I was like, let's fucking go. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, Oscar actor,
yeah. But basically, the older sister comes home. She has some friends with her, and the dad's gonna has some conference to go to for his book. And the friends are like, let's have a freaking party here. We're gonna have fun, and we're gonna hang out with Ben, the monkey. But unbeknownst to all of them, Ben has contracted rabies, and he's not feeling good because a mongoose came into his cage and he ate it, and then he went a little nuts.
Little wacky.
In my opinion, they should have not let that happen.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I wouldn't have owned a monkey. That's where my beginning of like.
Well, that's why you're not living in a big fancy pants cliffside mansion in Hawaii.
So if I bought a monkey now,
yes.
then the mansion would
fall from there.
It's like those like alpha grind set people's like, you need to only be friends with millionaires if you want to be rich too. It's like, that's why I stopped hanging with you
What's
idiots.
your ROI on this monkey purchase?
So it's good.
Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty fun. And the monkey looked amazing because it was not like CG. It was a person in a suit.
Oh,
it was walking around. It was, and a lot of the practical or a lot of the kills and stuff, to my understanding, were practical and done. They looked really cool, and I thought, and the score was insane. Like, it sounded like a freaking Jalo score. I was like, what is going on? Why is this movie cooking so hard?
It's the monkey from not Suspiria, from Phenomena, the monkey with Donald Pleasance.
Exactly, George. But yeah, I thought this movie was like, it was actually good. So I was like, well, this fails as a January movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It kind of rules.
Yeah. But I guess where else you put it? Yeah, so
very true.
Ryan, what are your thoughts?
It is a very entertaining movie. And I'm just fascinated by this idea of, you know, whenever you see a lot of these, you know, horror movies, you know, the house is always this mansion nowadays because that's where people film. And it's this interesting thing of, like, for me, it's like, I don't feel bad for these people because they're so rich and they own a monkey. And that's just the main thought I had.
I love a house with a lot of glass.
A lot of glass. You don't need that much glass in your house.
Gotta see outside.
It's dirty. And, like, I get that you have, like, the money to hire someone who specifically is the glass cleaning guy, but that's
the grind set, dude.
Damn it.
I don't worry about my dirty windows. They fix themselves.
But yeah, I thought that was a very interesting thing of, you know, to, it's like, rich and the monkey's killing them, so it's like, oh, I'm a little disconnected from these people because they're not like real people. And that's how I felt. But I don't know. Some of it's a little draggy just because it's like some of the stuff ideas they have to deal with the monkey are just kind of strange, and like a lot of them is just like they're just waiting in the pool while other things happen.
Oh, okay.
They want, because he's since he has rabies, he's scared of the water,
right?
So he won't go after them, and he can't swim also.
Yeah, because he's a monkey.
So that's home base.
A lot of the characters are just in the pool for a lot of times. While another character will eventually leave, or another character comes into the house and the monkey just goes crazy. But and then I'll also say to what Carrie said, the gore is very brutal, a lot more brutal than I expected a January movie would be.
Monkeys don't fuck around is what Nope taught me.
That's true. Just like you really see a face get ripped off and just the skull remains type of stuff.
It was very funny.
It's very, very interesting stuff. But yeah, it felt more like a January-ass movie to me.
But they made it good. I wonder if anyone involved with that movie.
It was made very competent. It's a silly idea that was made competently.
Yeah, like you imagine like when you go to that, people who go there are like, oh wait, the movie's good.
Wait, what the hell?
What the hell? We had a guy going on our monkey suit. I thought this was fucking bad. All right, well, there you go.
Big fans.
I'm excited to watch it finally. How was the crowd you watched it with? Was it?
We had a lot of fun.
It was fun, yeah. 36 million, a successful monkey movie.
Good.
My God, that's pretty good. Speaking of, there's no monkeys in this movie. 28 years later, the Bone Temple, baby. The Bone Temple near DaCosta's follow-up to 28 years later. Ralph Fiennes is back. We got Jack O'Connell. Just seeing a lot of him. A lot of very type of character. I don't know what you call this guy, but
an instigator.
What was his first breakout role? I can't remember.
I don't know.
He was in that shit-ass Eden Lake movie. He was one of the children.
Well, that's not going to help me looking why he's popular.
He was like the main child, if I remember correctly.
My God. I guess he was in Ferrari. I don't fucking remember.
George, come on.
I'm sorry. I saw that. Yeah, I don't know. He hasn't had a lot of this. Like this last year has been his big
He's
time.
Probably in a TV show or something.
Definitely.
Maybe he was in Peaky Blinders.
Because again, he seems like a character. He's a character actor. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, we're back. It doesn't seem like a very maybe like right after, I guess.
It feels like directly
Yeah,
after.
because we have the moment this movie opens up with our character. I don't remember his name.
Spike.
Alfie.
Sure.
Alfie's his actor name.
Oh, Alfie's
Spike
actor.
is his
Alfie.
character.
I was
Sure.
thinking of Spider from Avatar.
Okay.
Right.
As we remember, at the end of the 20 years later, our character's like, I'm gonna go, baby. And then he immediately runs into a bunch of blonde, crazy guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget what song. Was it Teletubbies? It was Teletubbies, right? Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, I forget what the song was when they were kicking that zombie's ass. Anyways. So yes, our lead character has found him, he's found himself sort of connected with these fellas. He is, what's his name? What are their names?
Jimmy.
My fingers, yes.
The
yes.
Jimmy Colt.
Jimmy, that's Jimmy over there, baby. But this is really a Ralph Fiennes movie, really. We found his doctor character in his bone temple. He's hanging out, and remember the guy with the huge dick? He's back, and now they're friends.
Besties.
That's kind of the movie. We kind of follow Jack O'Connell and his crew of Jimmies, and they find the goddamn bone temple, and oh my god, old Nick.
Yep.
Old Nick, baby. And he's like, it's over there. I was like, oh, what the heck? This is, I don't know. This is a different movie. I don't know. Carrie, what would you describe this?
This is a movie. It's a movie about prepping for a performance of a bit.
Yeah. Yes.
Saving face and also mending friendships with rage zombies.
It does feel like the thing with this movie, and sadly this movie has not done well. Which who knows if we'll get a third part now.
They are doing the third
They're doing
part.
it. They're committing to the
committed
bit.
to it. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
thank
God, because this movie has one hell of a cliffhanger. But it does. All that to say, like, someone made the joke that the title for this movie sounds like DLC to the 28 years later. It kind of is. Like, it is a side story.
Yeah.
Like, we're over here, like, hanging out with Ralph Fiennes and folks. And yeah, man, Ralph Fiennes is he's fucking in it. He's in this movie, folks. He's hanging out. He's giving it his all. Yeah, this is a really nice. I don't know. It's a nice, fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not the 28. I mean, they were kind of spooky, but this one is not really focused on zombies at all. Almost.
Not really.
No, not really.
I mean, we get a lot of
we get a zombie we cure.
Dr. Kelson doing his research, being like, I know that I can cure this disease because I'm a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And him building his friendship with Samson.
Mm-hmm.
It's very it feels more about because the two main people are the main Jimmy and Ralph Fiennes, the doctor. And it's a lot more of like how these two different personality types are dealing with essentially the end of the world.
I guess so, yeah.
With Jimmy doing the more, obviously religious aspect of it, and reveling in like the chaos that can do with that. And he's more, obviously the trying to honor the dead as well as the scientific stuff of trying to understand the disease and learning all about that. And those two different and conflicting perspectives for the zombie apocalypse, which I think is so cool that it's thematically so different from the first one, and yet it follows it like perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's such an interesting take to move on from here.
Yeah, it really feels like
especially just having the protagonist be
like
a supporting character from the last movie.
At this point, yeah.
And I assume the protagonist of the next movie will be Cillian Murphy.
Spoilers, there you go.
And it's just so fascinating the way they do it. And with the big highlight being, besides the big highlight, I feel, is just when Jack O'Connor and Ralph Fiennes' characters first meet and just talk about their differences on everything. And even like the crazy Jimmy is like, this guy's pretty cool.
Chill.
This guy's a pretty awesome guy, and maybe I was a little flawed, but I can't back away from that, obviously, because I'm crazy. And that's so cool that it was able to do that for, a sequel to a legacy sequel of a genre film.
Yeah.
It's so fascinating, and I just wonder why this didn't. I mean, maybe it was like the marketing of this and like
the Bone Temple's not a great name.
It's not a great name, but it is,
But also, I think a lot of people were some people were the general public were kind of disappointed with that last movie.
But here's the thing: I've brought this movie up to people who were disappointed in it, and I've been like, "Well, what did you not like about the first one?" And whenever the stuff they say is like, "Well, you will actually really like this one because it does not follow those ideas. No. It goes off on its own different thing."
This feels like a weird. Again, it totally feels like a side. Like I don't even know. Like it feels like Nia DaCosta. Like it feels like. It totally feels like if it was like Nia DaCosta somehow hijacking the fucking 28 years later stuff, and I'm not gonna make this little story about these these interesting characters, but it's totally at the blessing of everyone, and Alex Garland wrote it. So in some ways, it makes sense that it makes money because it's a weird, fun movie. But yeah, I don't know. Carrie, what'd you think? Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. It was so much fun because I love Rafe's character, and I love his performance in this, and I love how he gets to be more center stage, and I of course love the main event scene of this movie, which is just an Iron Maiden music video, and it was incredible because I love like Ryan said, the conversation between main Jimmy and him right before that, and Jimmy basically being like, "I'm gonna need you to convince all my friends that you're Satan." He's like, "I have waited for this opportunity. I have just the things." So good. I loved it so much.
Yeah.
It's also like, because this was filmed back to back with the first one. Like this uses like all the same sets as the first movie, and yet it doesn't feel like weird and cheap and like it's such a fascinating thing.
Like a second episode of a series or something.
Yeah.
Like it's just like I don't know.
Like a B-side.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we're gonna go follow this story here. Like, yeah.
And then the other like big moment that I really liked was, because there's the big alpha that he befriends and like he works on curing. It's like the big moment at the train station with that alpha where he really speaks and seems to like remember his past is done super well and is so like just one line from this guy, and I was like, "You're a good actor," despite like assuming you were just a stunt man in the first movie. It's so many cool stuff was in this movie for being a weird, Far Cry Blood Dragon ass type of thing.
It's a weird DLC deal of a thing. But yeah, it's great. I mean, I wonder like how the hell the third one will do, or how do you market? Do you just go straight? Like, I guess you gotta just kind of put Cillian Murphy, and then no one's gonna be like, "Wait a minute!" They didn't see the Bone Temple. Like, what? He's alive?
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm betting this will do better on streaming just because of word of mouth. But I don't know. It just
feels very much like a limited series kind of thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, it's good. It's a fun time. Shout out to Rafe. He has a great time in this movie. I'm glad he's still down to have fun. That's good. Jack O'Connell's, I really like him. It's been he's
pretty cool.
He's pretty cool. He's a pretty fun guy. No Other Choice, the new movie by Park Chan-wook, starring Lee Byung-hun. No Other Choice. I mean, we have this is I don't know what you call this genre, but it is a capitalism is a hell sort of deal in the Parasite vein, and in that respect of a movie.
The big crossover South Korean hits seem to be capitalism is hell.
Yes.
If this and the other one and there was something else that was capitalism as hell, but
I guess Squid Game,
yeah, but then Netflix kind of didn't realize that was the point.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, our lead character in this movie has a great, cool job at making paper. He's a big paper man. What was it called? What was the award? Not paper.
Oh, like
Pulp
Edge.
Man?
No, I think you're right.
Pulp Man.
Yeah.
Pulp Man, something like that. Anyways, he loves paper, and he's had a long ass career,
and he cares about his employees
a lot. Yes,
he fights for his employees.
It's very much definitely not union, but it definitely got the camaraderie. Like, hey, we've had this is a good job, and we all care about this job because it takes care of us. And we like paper because it's our job, but it takes really good care of us. So we're very proud of working at this company. It's great. And then the company gets bought by an American company, and they get merged. And he gets let go because he's redundant, and his team as well gets let go as well. And so he's very accustomed. His family's now really accustomed to, because he's very much a manager position. So they're very accustomed to being able to afford a nice lifestyle, and he's got to find a new job, and the job market is too competitive, and he's got to weed them out.
He's also very obsessed with getting something in his industry. You know, there's a lot. There's stuff with
he doesn't want to start. I dedicated my life. To this,
I have to get back into paper thing.
Yeah.
But then, and then he's like, you know what? I have a fun way to get back into the paper industry. It involves maybe killing some people. I love this.
This is a great movie.
This is a great movie.
Very good.
It's a long movie.
It is.
I'll say that much.
It's funny,
but it's also very funny. But the build up to, like, you know, how he gets to the point where he's willing to do these things feels natural and good.
Yeah.
His relationships with everyone
it's never
feel
authentic. I like killing now. Baby.
Yeah. And then just all the weirdness of the world and the job market just affecting everyone.
It's not just him. Like, it's
everyone's losing their goddamn mind, and it's very fun and real in a way that, you know.
And even the guy at the top, it's like, what? Even in the good and like at the end of this, you still have to work. At the end of this, and the guy right now hates his life too. The guy, so it's interesting. It's a fun movie, and there's also a little bit about like the whole the roles a husband and wife sort of play, where like he has his son, and he's like he's kind of instilling these values of being the man a little bit to his son, and like you have to take care of your mom and your sister and all this sort of deal, and like. The mom is a little bit with the daughter, be like, I don't fucking know what they're doing, man. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a very good movie.
Very funny.
Mm-hmm.
And it got snubbed for the Oscars.
Yeah, it really is. Like
freaking
it did very good in the Globes,
yeah.
Globe nominations, but then the Oscars just like
it really was
nothing.
Just swap out F1 to this, and I was like, it's a great list of movies. But I wonder. I still think as somebody who works in PR, I think. It's a lot of the way Warner Bros. Probably bundled it, where like you have one battle after another. And what's the other movie? There's another movie.
They have Sinners too.
And Sinners. So like you have this packet, a bundle of like for your consideration, and F1's there as well. And then so you're looking at it, it's like, you know what? F1 is for. So like when you put it in a room of like you're like, I like F1. He's a fun guy. I met him. Stephen Kelly brought him. You know, we love Stephen Kelly. And you know what? He's all right. So that's what I think happened. That's my theory. Is that all we got to say about this one? It's a good movie. I think it's kind of exactly what you think it is also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's exactly what, you know, the trailers make it out to be, and it's just a fun, thrilling thing. And it's not as like horny and weird as his other movies.
It's not as depressing as
it's not as mean.
It's not
as
as mean
and
bleak.
Movies.
It's not it's like laughing at the state of the situation and not staring at a blank at the whole of despair of capitalism, where it's like, it all kind of worked now.
Yeah, so like if you're like, oh, Old Boy is just like, oh, it's like,
which is me. I did not like Old Boy.
That's fine, but this is not or Decision of Leave.
I didn't like Decision of Leave either.
This is less of the cruelness. I mean, it's still cruel, but the way
still has the beautiful camera work and editing. Yeah.
But the way it handles the humans and the characters makes it feel
very
more
funny.
like,
Very funny.
It's like,
movie.
no, I get it. I do the same thing if I was him, actually.
Yeah, like there's the scene where like he kills like essentially the who would be the second candidate under him.
Mm-hmm.
The very old guy who invested his work on this fucking hi-fi stereo system. Like that whole scene is
a good scene.
excellent. It's fantastic. Yeah. Good movie. That guy makes a good movie, turns
But
out.
F1's a louder movie, so that
I
gets
guess that
nominated.
is true, but that...
F1 is as loud as that scene.
I was gonna say the entire time, so that's why it won. Yeah. Anyways, folks, we live here now. I've seen this movie and I still can't believe it exists. Return to Silent Hill, directed by Christophe Gans, director of Silent Hill 2004, Brotherhood of the Wolf, and Crying Freeman. He is back with an adaptation is a word. I would say reimagining of Silent Hill 2, the video game. A video game which itself has been remade
very recently.
Yeah. Where do we start?
There's like two things with this movie. There's obviously a film stands on its own as its own thing. But there's also, you have to look at the work that it's adapted from, which is a very narrative-driven thing.
Yes.
So there's two perspectives of this film, which I think is very interesting because, Carrie here has not played the game.
Well, I've played some of it. I haven't finished it.
And then, we know the game, and the film is kind of confusing and frustrating.
And both, yes.
For both newcomers and people who are familiar with the lore.
Anyone who watched this film is confused.
You could call that a failing.
Yeah. It's a little weird. Because just
you see, this film is not for people who haven't played the game, and it's also not for people who played the game. That's what's beautiful.
It's a perfect circle that encompasses everyone to have a shared enjoyed experience where they're just unhappy with the thing that they just witnessed.
So this movie, I think the biggest thing...
What do you like about James Sutherland as a character?
Good jacket.
He's got a good jacket. He doesn't look like a douchebag. He looks just kind of like a guy. I like that.
Yeah, so he's like, you'd say he's like this
everyman.
He's this everyman that you can project yourself onto for
he's
a bit
kind
of
of
the
a
game.
He's kind of a blank slate.
And then as the game goes on, you kind of learn more about him and understand. And that's a fun thing. Mm-hmm. But I love the beginning of this movie is so funny because he's just strolling down in his Mustang, smoking a J, and it's just he's the coolest guy on the planet, and that's so funny for what he was in the game to this, and then also just
with a jacket that's it's not
with all his art supplies in the back.
Yeah,
This is the coolest motherfucker you've ever seen. And he's about to go to this town that's weird.
A movie that very much probably did not need to spend budget on a Mustang and a helicopter or drone to get that shot. This movie is a mess. That's what we gotta say about this. This movie is an incomprehensible mess. It's just sound and visuals and bad wigs. Very bad wig. And as somebody who played the game, I at least have some idea what he's going for. But if you did not play the game, you're like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. What is the narrative through line? Fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't remember how far Greg and I are into the game, but, I think we just got through with we're, about to go to the hospital or something.
Okay, so early. Yeah, early.
Just recently had the pizza scene, which was
he's bowling
left out of the film.
No. It was also in the remake, Cowards.
But, so I didn't know where the story... I have friends who like the game and have told me pieces of what happened, so I had a general idea. But as I'm watching this movie, I was like, I ain't never heard anyone mention that thing before.
Cult thing,
all the weird neighbors, all the cult stuff, and I was like, that's odd. I didn't know that happened. And come to find out, that didn't happen.
No, yeah.
The cult stuff is first off, in the Silent Hill stuff, the cult stuff is my least favorite thing because I think that's...
I'm also not big on it.
It's not very it's not very interesting to me how there's just a cult controlling this town of like demons and monsters. It kind of takes this whole purgatory idea that it is and just kind of turns it into just like a weird place. And the movie leans really heavily into that. Yeah. And I know that he did that in his movie for a reason, and I assume that's why he wanted to push the cult into this. Yeah. But it just feels so disjointed and weird.
Because it feels like he's like, well, people who watch the movie remember the cult shit.
Right.
The movie from 20 years ago?
I remember it. I remember they strap her up on that thing, and I was like, yo!
Yeah, all the cult... I think the cult stuff in the movie is better than the game. I'll say that. So anyways. Yeah.
But it just feels so, like, different from, like, what is going on, like... It just feels so different from what James is going through when they cut back to, like, some cult flashbacks of, like, these, like... cartoon character they have like the twins and
weird
like
Miss Peregrine's Home for Weirdos characters.
Just big like ChatGPT, give me a list of weirdos for a cult.
And like there was like everything that's happening in Silent Hill the first movie is a little crazy, but it makes sense. Okay, if you allow yourself to ride the okay, this girl, she got killed and her hate sort of manifested in this fucking crazy cool fucking barbed wire hell nightmare.
Of course, yes.
It's pretty great. That makes sense. Walk with me. Nothing, they don't give you anything to connect anything. Yeah.
I learned that Mary lived there and all these other people lived there, but then James lived there and everyone got upset. And I was like, that's it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know what else is to say about this movie. This is definitely one of the worst video games, but in the least, it's just a mess. It's just like, I don't know what to do with this.
Because it does a lot of like the dreamy, like, what is really happening.
Yes, which is what a Silent Hill thing.
But like the way it does that is like, well, what do you, was it all a dream? It's like, I don't.
Do you know?
I don't care. And like, if it was, then it's just like, then what happened?
Yeah, like that's the thing. You're like, what? What?
Then what is what? Because like, if you're gonna do that, it was all a dream thing. You have to at least add the context of like what actually occurred.
Yes.
But then there's like, no, it's just gonna be a little crazy.
Yeah.
And then
again, the Silent Hill stuff in the first movie, it makes sense within the context that they built. You know, Sean Bean's like, "Where's my wife?" And yeah, no Sean Bean in this one.
Boo.
And then there's also all the like, the like, who Maria is and like the stuff
as
in
soon
the
as
town.
I saw that tombstone, like, this is the thing this movie's gonna
be tombstone.
This is the thing.
The tombstone is annoying. The pyramid head thing is very frustrating because, like, if I remember from the game, it's not
a meta kind of.
That's not really like presented like to your face, like.
Nothing is spoon fed in the game.
But like it's like. Oh, here's what pyramid head is.
This is James!
And then also, if that wasn't clear, we're going to do the same, like, eye thing again. And then also, if it really isn't clear for you, he is going to paint a portrait of himself and then put a pyramid over it.
Like, the only other thing is, like, if he was holding his dick in a urinal and he looked, it was a sword, all of a sudden, it's like, whoa!
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been the second thing people remembered on this movie. So, yeah. It
is an interpretation of the game.
It is
Silent Hill
100%.
2.
It feels like a fan film a little bit. And also, I cannot believe you. Apparently, Akira Yamaoka did some music for this. You can't tell because it does not sound. The music is so disappointing for this movie until when they finally give you some of the original music at the end, and by that point, it's like. Parody. It's like
no, I'm already mad.
This is stupid. Like we're back at the Mustang where she's missing the bus. And it's like Maria, I think things are gonna be okay. And then they plays a Silent Hill 3 song after that. For some reason, whatever.
I don't I remember telling you this after the movie. Like, why does a Silent Hill movie have to be based off a game in the first place?
That's a
Because
great...
that's just gonna... Because, like...
That's a good point.
Silent Hill can just be...
It could be anything.
It could be anything. It's just it's just a bad town. It's just a town that sucks.
That
That is it at
That
its
is
core.
connected to your weird psycho... a traumatic sort of vibes you're going through right now. Manifested.
If you're really horny and you go to this town, it's
Yeah.
gonna get really weird really
Right.
quickly.
Mhm.
So, like, it could be... You could get anyone to write, like, an easy 90-minute cheap thing on that. But instead, they're so focused on, like...
We got up here.
It has to have Pyramid. It has to be based on the games, but we're gonna change it in ways that are
We
frustrating
need the siren.
to people who like the games and don't know the games. It's
So again,
it's
as
so
you said,
confusing.
pleasing nobody.
No one is happy when they leave
The
Return to Silent Hill.
Yeah. So this movie I think made 13 times more than Dust Bunny, which is a shame.
Which is crazy because like
He's
this
already dead. Leave him alone.
this wasn't marketed at all.
No.
I brought this movie up to a friend who loves Silent
Yeah.
Hill.
I work in the video game industry. I posted this, and my colleagues were like, "What are you talking about?
No
That
way.
movie's out."
Hey.
It's
Silent
crazy.
Hill. Like they remade that game, and it was a very successful, big deal video game. Has a movie adaptation, and it's out this week.
It's out right now.
And it's from the guy who made the first Silent Hill movie.
We all love them.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Fascinating film.
now did it make more than Silent Hill Revelations? Is the question here. Silent
Who
Hill
knows?
Revelations. So, anyways, the correct thing to do with the Silent Hill IP is, like you said, Ryan, like just give it to an indie horror maker and like make sure his pitch is cognizant.
Yeah.
But it just can just be like an A24 horror movie. Like it doesn't have to be that's all it has to be. And clearly Konami wasn't putting any money into this, so
No.
it really doesn't have to be about the game at all.
Clearly they were looking at the script and be like, yeah, that's good.
That's good.
So, like, you really could just hand it to anyone, and I think it would be more satisfying to fans.
Where was this filmed also? I forgot.
This
I was
was
say Latvia, but no, that's the
I think it was
chronology of
filmed.
water.
It was filmed in Syria.
I think
It was
Oh,
something.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It was just a
Something
strange
weird.
place where he was like, I didn't know they made movies there.
Again, it's in the. Again, like they did, they got this strange. They probably shot it with the strange somewhere in Europe where they were giving a tax subsidy. It's like this will pay for itself, and yeah,
And it did.
kind of. Well, it did 10 million, so we'll see. Maybe that Screenbox check was 5 million, and then there you go. Who knows?
I will say the creatures all looked really cool, but I assume they're just like
They
pulled
made the
from-
mannequins and the spiders. I didn't like that.
I don't know what that means.
So like, remember there was a spider lady. They were like,
Yes. Mhm.
yeah, like they were like mannequin little girls in the game. They're like,
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
Like they did it kind of, and they.
I like
You
the-
would have think Christophe Gans. I just think most men who are old and make movies love including a rape scene into a movie.
Yeah.
And so I thought they were gonna kind of go for that, but he didn't. So I think that's good because
That
you
might
know the whole
be-
thing with the mannequin where
Yeah.
it's like, fucking get in here.
I assume that's most of the director's cut.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh no.
It's just a prolonged 30-minute unfortunate
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Pyramid Head going ham on
Well,
some weird leg.
I
lady
cannot believe this
demons.
movie happened, and I'm not gonna remember it. It's crazy how like it's something. Anyways, moving on.
So you're getting the 4K Steelbook.
No.
Oh,
If it has a commentary, maybe. Maybe. If it has a commentary, I kind of gotta know. So, like,
Yeah.
what were you going for here?
Is this really what you thought was going
So,
on
yes,
when you
if
played
it has
the
a
game?
commentary, I will buy that. Yes. So, anyways. Send help. Sam Raimi. Okay, so before we go to that, Send Help is incredible because it is one of the few movies I saw this month that wasn't produced by 5 billion other corporations.
Right.
This is just a Fox Disney movie, which is beautiful. Anyway, Sam Raimi, he's back. He made the Doctor
Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain with
Not-
you.
not that one.
No, I got an eye.
That's the one.
Jim, that's Jim from The Office.
That's the one.
Yes, he's back with Rachel McAdams, who I forgot was in that Doctor Strange
Yeah.
movie entirely until the press circuit for it. And Dylan O'Brien. Rachel McAdams works for this company. She works in business and strategy.
Yeah.
Something.
Strategies and something.
Not accounting.
Not accounting.
Business and strategy.
She worked at the company for a long time. She worked essentially underneath the Dylan O'Brien's dad, who is now who is probably retired, and now Dylan...
He passed away.
Okay, well now he's...
retired for life.
Yeah, I was going to say, retired for life.
my headcanon is that he also got trapped on an island and died.
Funny.
And so now he's in charge, and Rachel was kind of promised by his dad that she would get an executive position. Not the case. Going to his bud from college he plays golf with. Mm-hmm. But he's like, we're gonna go to Hong Kong. We're gonna do this merger thing. You can prove yourself. Blah blah blah. And also,
AKA, you do all the work while we party, basically.
And also, she loves Survivor. Very important detail. She's a big fan of Survivor. Anyways, they go on this plane, and they get cast away. The plane crashes, and now they gotta figure out how the hell to get out of there, or do they? Rachel McAdams really likes hanging out on the island. So yeah, it's a whole deal like, I think I'd be a much better boss than you, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, this movie is exactly what it says on the box, and it's good. It's good.
It's a good feature film.
It's a good movie.
It really leans into that thriller aspect of what's going on the island, the dynamic between the two.
Yep, very much works because they're good.
Because she has that survival instinct. He has no practical skills at all.
Right.
And has to just kind of like sit there and learn, and is just used to everything being handed to him. So, and he also has that like frustration, like, I can't do shit around here. This sucks. And it plays off of that as well as builds up the whole, is she having a little too much fun here?
Right.
And it's, I think it drags a bit in the middle.
I think you could trim it.
I think you could trim it a bit, but other than that, it's exactly what, you think it's going to be in a way that feels good. And is just a fun ride.
Crowd pleaser.
Pleasers. Everyone loved that.
Yeah. And I liked it was making me think of Triangle of Sadness, their dynamic on the island. And it was fun. I think
it's been a while since I've thought of that, yeah. Like I mainly think of the first half of that movie,
right,
not the second half.
Not the send help portion of the film. But I think that both their performances and their chemistry is the main thing that works, because I'm not a big Dylan O'Brien person. I don't really know what is he the Teen Wolf one, or is that a different guy?
I think he was Teen Wolf. He was in Maze Runner.
There's like that.
I think his hot boyness was like 2 years behind us.
Okay, yeah.
I think if someone was like a few years younger, they would be like a big Dylan O'Brien person.
Yeah, so I don't really have a lot of points of reference for him, but I thought he was very funny in this movie. And Rachel McAdams was fantastic, and there was just a lot of their like messing with each other chemistry that I thought was very fun.
He's very good at playing a manipulative guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm 100% bought in Blending. Yeah.
I believe that this man sucks.
Good work. Rachel McAdams again. It feels like such a treat, and I'm glad that she's game to be part of this kind of movie. Yeah. Which is very much you're gonna go really outside your normal box, and you're gonna go a little crazy and really commit to this bit of this fucking warthog just blowing snot all over you.
That was amazing.
Yeah. This movie's great. I don't know what else to say. Again, I think a lot of people. I'm glad that everyone has had the very positive response at like 90 on Rotten Tomatoes, and because I was like, this movie this movie doesn't do anything. Well, the performances are the thing. I think Rachel is the thing that stands out to me, and how good she is. But other than that, like, it's exactly what it says on the box. You could guess what happens in this movie from start to end.
Yeah.
But it's still good. It's a fun ride. You know how it's gonna end. You know the destination, and you have a good time. So I'm happy to see that everyone's like, yeah, I agree. It's fun as well.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it seems like it's doing well. It's crazy. Again, I don't know. obviously Sam Raimi still has some pull. That it's just crazy that he was able to get this done, and Danny Elfman's here as well. So yeah, it's a weird treat to see an original, big picture like horror dealio
with only one studio behind it.
With only one studio and Disney at that point as well. So yeah, it's a good time at the movies, folks. Check it out. Send help. Iron Long, Markiplier.
Let's go.
I know nothing about Markiplier.
Yeah,
he is
the same.
He is
Other than that, there was that Lord Farquaad meme.
The E meme?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good meme.
That's a long time meme.
You see, you don't have the like you clearly don't have the brain rot, the gamer brain rot meme culture that me and George
That's an old ass
That
meme.
is an old, it is a classic one though. It is a classic one.
Oh!
Yeah, you've seen it. Yeah. We've all seen it.
Okay. Yes.
Now, for the audio, imagine like a Lord Farquaad-esque looking Markiplier in a suit. I think it's based off the Mark Zuckerberg testimony to Congress.
We're putting a lot of stuff together in this one
and
meme.
then deep fry that.
Yes, it's a great meme.
I like that it says E.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Anyway.
So he is.
So that guy from the meme made a movie.
Yeah. So he blew up during like the YouTube algorithm was really pushing Let's Play content at the time.
Way back in the day.
Like 2013 through 2016 type of stuff.
Something like that.
And horror content really blew up on that time, and that's when all the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff happened. Yeah. And he just really, really blew up over that and just got a huge following for having a very like small he's from when I watched him back in the day, he was just never like, I want to expand at this and that. He was just like, I'm just going to be in front of a camera and react to scary video games. And he really blew up from that and made a shit ton of money, clearly, and has done some creative stuff since then. And apparently a few years ago, he played a game called Iron Lung, which is an indie horror game where you are in this submarine thing. It's sci-fi future. You're in a submarine and you're exploring this like ocean of blood on like this weird moon, on this distant moon, and you have to take pictures of all this weird stuff that's in the blood ocean. And it's a quick little 40-minute game, and he played that, and eventually he was like, I'm gonna make a movie based off of that.
Great concept.
Yeah, it's a fun sci-fi horror concept. And he stars in the movie, he directs the movie, he wrote the movie, and
he wrote it. He wrote it with the dev.
He wrote it with the dev, yeah. And I admire there's a lot I admire about it. You know, he swung really hard. He made it out of very low budget. He did the thing where he broke the record for the most blood in a film. A lot of the blood stuff is very interesting and cool. A film set in one location, just the submarine is always, or just a film set in just one location with one character is always very risky, but can have like a cool payoff.
If you pull it
off. I don't think he pulled it off completely.
But he didn't fall on his face.
I don't think he can. No, not completely. It's just kind of
tripped a little.
Just tripped a little and bonked his head. But yeah, I don't know. It's, if you're a big fan of his, you know, I think, you know, I think him just like being there is gonna do a lot for you. Yeah. But like, if you're not a big fan, I think you'll just see this person who's an okay actor.
It's a little distracting.
Yeah. Who's, because like, he's not like a bad actor. I don't want to, but when he writes these like emotional high scenes for himself, you can tell that like, okay,
he's stretching his
it just kind of feels like he's doing like, you know, those TikTok acting videos where people are like giving monologues and they're just like really heightened and dramatic. It feels like he's kind of tapping into that, and it's not bad, but it's just kind of like clunky and weird.
And it's hard because he's not bouncing off of someone else. Sure. He's literally just talking to himself, so it really feels like a TikTok acting thing where someone's just monologuing to themselves.
That feel when you're stuck on a submarine.
And then there's also this movie is 2 hours and like,
that's long.
It's
way too long.
It is way too long. You could trim 40 minutes off of this.
80 minutes.
Like, I personally was never, like, bored. I didn't feel bored. Like, I was interested the whole time, but also I was, like, it felt like it was going over the same things a lot of times.
Yes,
or being like, we're doing this again. Or it just, I could see where cuts could have been made.
It retreads its same ground. There's the acting moments are all, you know, talking about this one thing for a long time. Mm-hmm. And a lot of like the backstory stuff is like, it's like we want to explore this, but we can't explore it too much because we only have the money for the one set, so we can't really get into the other stuff, and that's all fine, but it's just like you could have trimmed it down, and I think it would have been a lot better thing for it. And, you know, I get wanting to star in the movie that you're making, you're directing, but it is distracting, and I think it would have been better for the film overall if you had a more established actor who wasn't a little distracting in that, and I think you could have done more creative stuff, you know, behind the scenes, because the fans would still know it's your movie at the end of the day. I don't think you need to also star in it, but I'm not offended that he did it at the same time, but it's also still like, you know, the film at the end of the day is not terribly great. It's somehow a better video game adaptation than Return to Silent Hill, which is a weird thing to be saying, but I don't know. It's a fascinating movie. I admire a lot of the stuff from it, but it's just, I don't know. It's just not great still at the end of the day.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was okay. It was too long, and Markiplier had some clunker deliveries, but I found a lot of there's flashback, what I assume are lore scenes from the game. I have no idea what the game looks like or how much of that is from the game or not, but so those are a little bad, but I like the atmosphere of it. I really like I love horror movies where someone's like on the phone the whole time, or like having a conversation and like scary stuff is happening on the phone call, and he has this whole thing where he's using his radio to try and communicate with the people who sent him down, and then he's getting like messages from like other ships maybe, or from somewhere a little more sinister perhaps, and I think all of that is really effective, but that's just a personal thing. I can see how that could be boring, but I really like audio horror, so
I like the idea of it. I just think the execution
is not
could have done
great.
some work.
But I enjoyed it overall. I find it inoffensive. Yeah. Well, the length is a little offensive, but I mean, it is nice to see him making this movie the way he wants to make it, and knowing that he has like this massive fan base that's gonna love it.
With
so
full
he's like,
off and creative.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna do it because I know that my fans are gonna love it. Yep. So it's like, yeah, whatever. You gotta do it.
Described as one of the most creative, fulfilling things he's ever made.
Yeah,
and I love that.
And it's also like it was made for $3 million, and I read it made its money back in one day, and then a lot more.
I feel good. Like, I know nothing about Markiplier. He seems like a fine guy. He doesn't seem anything problematic. Again, so he made his vanity project as based on an indie game, and he involved the dev, and he didn't make an ass out of himself entirely, and it made money. Oh, good.
Yeah. And I'm always gonna be a fan of like alternative routes for movies to get put in theaters in front of audiences. Yeah. It's like, from my understanding, this was a more low key production. Not
$3 million is not a lot, and it seems like his all marketing. It's all his money.
If we can get movies made not by one of the 5 big whoever's making all the movies, I'm a fan of that. No matter what.
Yeah, I'm also just always interested in,
hopefully he funds more stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Yeah, just any like, any new director who's known for something else. I'm always interested in that. Like, the Chris Stuckman thing, YouTuber director thing. That movie. Wasn't particularly anything either. I have
soured on that movie.
Yeah. Okay, but it's still fine. It's always interesting to see.
That one was kind of a fall in the face a little bit, mainly because it wasn't financially successful.
Yeah.
Nobody cared.
But it's still always interesting to see what a creative in one industry.
He's doing gambling now. He's fine.
Oh, is he?
I think so. Yeah.
Great.
It's always going to see what a creative in one industry, or an actor turned director. Like another thing I think we're going to talk about later, like what their movie is. I'm always going to be fascinated in that, and I always like to try to go out and see that if I can. So even if I'm like, this movie is not great, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's always fun to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
And I will also say, I don't know if there is dialogue in the game. I don't know anything about the game. I will say that the amount of him going, oh fuck, or oh fuck me, or what the fuck, I was like, why is this happening so much? So I wasn't sure if that was just bad writing or if that's just how the game is. So
from what I remember of the game, you know, you're a silent protagonist and you're just doing stuff, and I think you're listening to the radio stuff. So that kind of felt like
a classic first person, probably indie. Like,
yeah, it's just a classic. So that's probably just like, we need some dialogue here. Oh shit! Oh, I pooped myself.
I think he says, "Oh fuck me" or "Oh fuck that" at least 50 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot less dignified Chris Stuckman, you know. So, anyways, Iron Lung again as an enterprise. Good job, Markiplier, and good job of that dev. I like Dusk. That was a good video game he made. I liked that game. Anyways, yeah, we have this fun little zone here, Carrie, that you read. The non-January that we didn't get to see until January. Did we like rapid fire these kind of? I don't know. Just talk about as much as we want to here.
Yeah.
Resurrection. I mentioned this last podcast and what's coming in January, and I was very excited about it. Carrie and I watched it at our local art theater, and George was not that big of a fan, but Carrie, you liked it.
I liked it. Another long movie.
A long film.
It was a cool movie. It was.
What was this? What was the plot of this again?
It's like an anthology movie,
it had a
but
great pitch.
it's like. I don't want to say this, but it's like an Inception type thing where there's a guy who's like trapped in dreams or something like that.
In a society where people stop dreaming to expand their lifespan, some dangerous individuals still dream, warping the fabric of time. We experience 5 dreams for each of the senses through a chronology of motion picture history. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's very cool, very high concept.
It's a high concept big movie.
And
it's a big movie.
I liked the first segment and the last segment the best, I think.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah.
Last segment's great. It's Wong Kar-wai porn.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
Are they all different directors? Or
no, it's all the same guy.
Okay. But yeah, no, it was really cool. They're making a Criterion release of this movie, so
is it Criterion or is it just one of Criterion?
Oh, I don't know.
It was on the
Productions. It was on the email.
Yeah. It's like we put these on here. We're not giving them. Yeah.
Those are on sale during the sale. I'll buy it. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was cool, and
it's impressive. It's
a
very impressive movie.
And I really like the bit at the end where it shows the theater. And it's like, that's
us. We're watching it.
Me and George were laughing about that. But yeah, it's a cool movie. And I would love to watch it at home where I can pause it and go pee.
100%. It's got big, I think if somehow this is going to get one up in the Criterion channel, I think at the very least, it's worth watching the beginning and the end. Yeah. The beginning, the second, like before the world, whoa, that's us. We're watching the thing. Yeah. Which is also cool because the way it's done is it's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful movie. Interested in looking at this guy's other stuff. Yeah. Apparently that's his bit. His bit is doing very audacious movies that he brings to festivals, and it's like, whoa. So we'll definitely be revisiting that one. It's cool. I wish I liked them more. Yeah. Hamnet. Jesse Buckley's Hamnet. Steven Spielberg presents Hamnet. Didn't cry. 0 out of 10. Boo! Fix your fucking title.
It's this is the big, like, this is in the contenders of like it might sweep Oscar season.
Mm-hmm. Just might get Jessie Buckley her Oscar.
It might get Jessie Buckley.
She deserves.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
She was very good in this. Yeah,
I love her.
But yeah, just Shakespearean type of thing. You know, couple meet. They have family.
This is like Shakespeare in Love, but good.
I haven't seen Shakespeare in Love, so I can't opine on
but
that.
But yes, fall in love, have some kids.
Their families don't like each other very much.
That is also true.
Might be ticking some boxes.
Interesting.
Maybe some inspiration for some later work that
art,
this man
you know,
might
based
do.
on life. Crazy.
But yeah,
it was just all
some
here.
hardships in the family, and then the husband, who might be a Mr. William
Might be a
Shakespeare,
little Billy boy.
takes that inspiration and makes a
This shitty
production that
fucking
you might have
globe
heard
here.
of.
Hope this never burns
Hamlet.
down.
Get some goddamn flooring in here.
My shoes.
It's a very impressive movie.
Mhm.
I don't care for this type of movie.
That's
this
why I haven't seen it.
Shakespeare
It's very
type.
drama-y.
Because it just feels so like we get this thing every year and they're always good, but I just like maybe I just don't have the passion for it.
I think
I
it's
completely agree.
it's like it falls into the category of a Mank or a Maestro. Not in quality,
I was
but
gonna
in
say,
terms
whoa.
of slow pay. Well, let's start, but like grounded, old feeling, slow movie.
Yeah, it's just really well made and meant to be like a
Showcase for performances.
Showcase for the performances, and like the music's really good. Everything looks really cool, but I didn't personally connect with it too much. But Jessie Buckley was insane.
I believe
Incredible.
it.
She's
She's
great.
great.
She's
I
great.
loved her
I love her.
performance. So I would be. This is a movie where I won't mind if it wins a bunch of awards, like because it's
Yeah.
perfectly
She's great.
fine. I was not mad at
Never
it at
there,
all.
you know.
Yeah.
Kids will be there.
And the Academy loves Chloe Zhao too.
That's true.
Man, mate.
That's true.
Good. She.
Better than Nomadland.
Yeah.
All right.
And Spielberg is a producer on this.
Oh yeah, he's very
so,
much. He's like, yeah.
so
he
it
put
could
all
go-
his weight on that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, because it's Amblin, I think. Also, yeah, it's
Mhm.
crazy. Again,
But yeah, it's good. It connects with a lot of people. I think if you especially like old cinema,
Sure.
you know, old Shakespearean stuff, it'll probably do a lot for you. But
we like
I don't
Jessie
know.
Buckley.
or like just
or Paul Mescal.
they both give great performances,
Mhm.
so that's worth it on its own. But yeah, just did not connect with me
I
and
might watch it
Carrie
at
in
home
a
maybe
super
while
deep
I'm doing
way.
my chores.
I do. I like the stuff that is happening near the end, where it's like we're witnessing how the tragedy transforms into art, and both Will Shakespeare and Jessie Buckley interacting with that production and how they're both processing it. I liked that a lot, but I don't know. It's just I think it was just tainted by me expecting this like wave of emotions from this movie, and that didn't really happen. But that's okay. That's a me issue.
Speaking of big, old feeling Oscar movie, The Testament of Anne Lee.
Hey.
Amanda Seyfried plays old Anne Lee, and she is going off, bro. She's crazy. They got the spirit of Jesus in them. And they're dancing and they're shaking. They're like the Quakers. They're called Shakers, Ryan, because they're the Quakers, but they go, woo!
I did hear about that.
You lost me.
And that's exactly. I can't think of a movie Ryan Lance would hate more other than like the Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So yeah, this one. I guess this one was on the hinge, on the edge, teetering on the edge of maybe this is an awards thing. Doesn't seem like it happened. Amanda Seyfried's great in it. She's awesome, and I always loved her. So I would have loved it to see her get her flowers, but she doesn't really care that much. It seems like she's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is a big. This is in the Hamnet, sort of like, I want to make a big old movie with these crazy sets being really true to the time it takes place in. It's fucking disgusting on this goddamn floor. God damn it. Somebody clean the goddamn streets.
God.
That big movie. And I did not care for it. It's not my cup of tea, as Spike Lee once said. Yeah, it's got Louis Pullman in it. It's fine. I think I saw it in 35mm. It did not do it any favors. I don't know if it was the way they transferred the movie onto that. It seems like it was shot on film, but it just I'm a big TV snob, but I don't know anything about film, and I gotta pretend to know about film. Like, why does this look worse than Watching to Live and Die in LA from 1980 or the Nora version I watched? But this looked so blurry and so. I saw footage of this movie on my phone from Instagram and 4x3. I was like, oh, that looks way better. I probably would like this movie a lot more.
No.
So yeah, Anne Lee, she's crazy. Oh, also, it's a Thomas and Mackenzie will always. Your career is just blighted by Last Night in Soho for me because she's in this movie and she's being the most normal, and I'm like, I fucking didn't like that movie, man. Really didn't like that movie. Anyways,
Valid.
The Chronology of Water.
Oh boy.
Speaking of movies with 7 billion production companies that you just grab every penny and you make a movie.
This one makes sense though, because when you watch the movie, you're like, I understand why not a lot of people
filmed in Latvia. Shout out to the Latvian government.
Yeah.
And Sir Ridley Scott also
put some money into it.
Yeah, and the guy who funded fucking Personal Shopper and some other French movies. Yeah. This is, I don't know, Brian, you want to set this one up? You're a big fan of Kirsten Stewart.
Yes, so this is a movie that she's been working on for like 10 years now. It's based off a very famous memoir about, a swimmer turned writer that's, goes all these crazy things, and it's apparently...
And the format of it, it's like poetry, but like a memoir.
Yeah, I remember reading that a lot of people considered it like an unadaptable screen.
Because it's like...
It's
the
so
format
all
is
over the
crazy,
place.
Yeah.
But, Kristen Stewart was like, this has to be my first film.
Because she's all like, when I see it, like, I see this is a movie because of,
So she'd been working on it for a long time. So it's, I guess it's told in like, it's about this swimmer, begins with the early days of her life, kind of abuse, and then, her, doing swimming and how that's an escape from all that stuff, and then also how writing's also a way out, relationships with both men and women, abuse of drugs and alcohol,
finding yourself,
loss of this. If you think of a bad thing that can happen to a woman,
the only thing that
it's happened.
Yeah.
It happens in
like
this
her
movie.
dog didn't die or something.
That's also true.
That's like the one thing.
No animal died.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we saw before we watched this movie. We went with our good friend Zoe.
Yes.
And we found out that a former partner of hers works at the theater, and it's like, oh yeah, I walked out of that movie. I couldn't deal with it, and I was like, uh-oh.
So I went. So I was like, okay, let's all just prepare ourselves. So I went to doesthedogdie.com because that also has that other trigger warning type of stuff, and it was very funny because it begins with like all the animal stuff. So like. Green, no. Dog died, no. Cat died, no. Green. Then I went to like the sexual abuse section. It was like red.
We got it. We'll throw that on there for free.
It's like, oh, whoa.
I just talked to my manager. We'll throw in her sister getting abused as well, free of charge. We'll throw it on that
That's
movie.
for you. It's crazy. But like, and I know that's off-putting to people, and it is.
I want to watch that.
And like, it is a tough watch.
This is a tough watch made for the movie theater, and it's so funny that Jesse Eisenberg was like, I watched it on my phone because they use the sound so well.
The sound is insane.
So uncomfortable. It's incredible.
It's also so this movie is in like 5 parts.
Yeah.
A lot of the worst stuff is in that first part. It's super front loaded, and if you
it's super front loaded.
If you can survive that, and I would not, no ill will of someone who's like, I cannot.
Not
this
my
is
cup
a
of tea,
lot.
Spike Lee.
That is why this needed 20 different producers, because like, ooh, this is a tough one.
I think the format's the specific also, like the way it's just a nightmare. Like
yes, because it's filmed in like this kind of like dreamy.
It's sort of like memoir. Like it's like there's fragments of a memory here.
Yeah, it's just kind of all over the place. The audio kind of like goes in from the past and future in different parts.
It's shot in this faux, it's shot in 60mm, but then there's this fake, it's like you're watching it through a view hole. Sort of deal. Yeah. And there's like all this mess around, like there's like a hair that never goes away. It's an art house ass fucking movie.
You've never seen a 2-hour movie look like this. You've seen like a 15-minute short look like this.
Yes, 100%.
But you've never seen a full ass 2-hour movie look like this.
Yeah.
And it covers so many difficult topics, but it does it in a very good artistic way that's difficult but is very reflective and that you can connect to. with experiences in your own life and understand the difficulties of other people's lives who are different from you. It's very cool movie that you should see if you like big weird art.
Big weird art, yeah.
Big, because this is big weird art.
100%. And I think also like a lot of people hate on this movie because on paper it seems like obviously fucking Kristen Stewart made this movie, but like the thing I keep thinking about, like, this is a memoir. This happened to a person. Mm-hmm. This is not Kristen Stewart making some fucking misery porn out of nowhere. I think she's...
This happened.
So...
And this happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it also sucks.
Imogen.
Crazy.
Fucking fuck.
I have not seen her.
Unbelievable.
I've always known that she was a good actor, but I've never seen her just...
They had her making Need for Speed. It's insane. She is insane in this movie.
It's also because... It's crazy, because she begins this movie, like, basically high school.
Yeah.
And, like, she was a 35...
Gave her bangs,
she was a 35-year-old woman. But, like, you kind of believe it.
Yeah, again,
you kind of believe it in a way. And, like, as she goes through the movie and as years go by, she feels older.
Yeah.
And her performance feels old. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, because like,
you can do that.
A lot of Yeah. There was also a whole thing like maybe she killed someone by accident. We don't even like. We just move on with that.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Again, the worst life a person could have is right.
Yeah,
here.
like this movie again feels like it's like slam poetry that the slam poetry made into a movie. Like it's just super art house and like all of Imogen's like monologues just hit with the force of a slam poetry dealy. Like, stop. And then, silence. And I loved it. It's one of my favorite movies of the year.
It's
fucking great. I love it. And, yeah, she did it. It's fantastic.
It's crazy when it's like, you know these actors who are like, say like they're big, weird art people. And then like, they make a movie and you're like, oh, this is like, oh, you did it.
You did it. You can tell.
You did. You are everything that
She's
you...
walking the walk.
Yeah. You are actually everything that you said.
And this
that
probably
this thing
drove
would be.
you insane to make. Because it's so... You could... That's the other thing about it. Like, and I think why it's hard to hate on stuff. Like, just hearing her talk about this. Just like... There's the interviews where she's a little more like, all right, this is for IndieWire. I have to be a little more... chill, but when she's just doing the Q&A, you can just be like, yeah, man, we fucking did it. We fucking put it in there. That's what this fucking movie's about, man. It's about fucking life. Like, she's just, like, crazy. Anyways, this movie's great. And I'm sad, Carrie, you can't watch it in the movie theater, because it is such a movie theater.
I didn't want to watch it. After the pitch, I was like, I'll watch that at home.
Yes, and also we watched it in like the tiniest theater
like the
ever.
most like we are in this room with 12 other people.
There are freaks in this town who are watching this movie with us.
Surrounded by plates being smashed on the right ear and someone screaming on the left ear, and it's just like water running and the blood looks so fucking good.
It's crazy.
It's a good movie.
It is a great...
Oh, I love the soundtrack for this movie.
Man.
Just this riot girl angry. Again, there's a lot of things that if you want to be a cynical person that is assuming people make art to show off or to pretend to show that like, I'm sophisticated. Like, no, it all comes across as sincere. And like, I think a lot of people say like, this was like, 2011 Tumblr ass fucking girl movie. But it's just like, no, like this is it. This is it. It's good. One of my favorite teachers I've ever had when I went to college was community college, was a creative writing teacher. And he says like the hard thing about this job is that I've had a lot of people write poetry and stories about wanting to kill themselves. And it feels really bad to give you a C when you write that. So all that to say is like you can make a movie about all these topics and just be like, oh no, but I think she kills it. Like she does. She kills it. So
there's a sincerity to it, and there's also this like it deals with difficult stuff, but it doesn't stick with it more than it needs to in the moment.
And it has the moments that are truly great, and you think this is the win, but then it comes down.
Yes,
but it's fine.
Like if
listen.
If a man directed this story, you would see all the horrible stuff.
Yeah, you don't see any of it.
You don't see any of it. It's all audio and all
audio,
applied, and it sucks. But it doesn't do it in a way that just assaults your senses with just...
That being said, great sex scenes, beautifully shot sex scenes, very sweaty, very wet, very sticky sex scenes.
Now, Gary, I was to see this in theaters.
Yeah, get it in the surround sound.
Yeah, movie's good. Anyways.
I want to own this on physical, but because it's such a niche thing, I'm like, who's going to...
This is going to get Johannes fucking released.
Who's
100%.
going to print this, and how soon can
People
it be?
who like, again, to be a cynical marketing person is like, we can sell the shit out of this Sand Girl garbage, put on a Blu-ray with an essay. You kidding me? It's money.
Yeah, I will watch it.
It's good.
I'll knock out this and Sorry Baby in one day.
Ooh, that's
Two
gonna
movies
be...
that I'm scared of.
So it's weird. It's interesting to compare the two, where like Sorry Baby is just like the real just the real banal sadness of this, whereas like Chronology of Water is like the raw anger. Fucking.
Which one should I watch first? In my double feature.
I think.
I haven't seen Sorry Baby yet, so I don't know.
I feel like I'm gonna enjoy the.
I think Sorry Baby to prepare you in the mindset. It's
Good point.
And then
I don't think you can watch another movie after Chronology of Water. I think that's you go to bed afterwards.
Like it makes Sorry Baby like it. Yeah, I think it's a good. It hits emotionally and like I don't know. It's a good ease into it.
Yeah,
it's a good ease into it.
I'll pick a day.
Yeah. So there you go.
I'll pick a day like the day after my period ends. I'll be like, all right.
Oh, there you go.
I'm good. Let's go.
Anyways, that's January, baby. February. Happy Valentine's Day, folks. The Moment. Charlie XCX's The Moment. Directed by the director of many of her music videos, starring Alexander Skarsgård, Rachel Sennott, and I forget who else is in this. Caitlyn Jenner's in it. Not Caitlyn Jenner. Kylie Jenner's in it for a bit. Yeah, I was like, my bad.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Julia Fox, maybe she's in it. I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh,
I would hope so. So yeah, this is a faux mockumentary of we're on the road with Charlie getting this huge fucking hit album, and like, what does that mean? And everyone around her trying to pull her in multiple directions. So yeah. I'm sure she's gonna do cocaine with Rachel Sennott at some point. That's gonna be fun. So yeah.
It looks like a fun movie.
The Strangers, Chapter 3.
It's finally over.
Time.
We're gonna
Will
finally
we find
out how the Strangers became the Strangers. We found out how one of them and maybe two of them.
Possibly two.
If you add up all the profits from these three movies and subtract the marketing from all three of them, will they make the fucking 40 days they spend in this European place and shot these three movies? Maybe not. I don't think so.
Who knows? It's somehow crazy. I don't know, but we
must watch it.
I am the earliest screen. I gotta get this over with as soon as physically possible.
I usually don't understand your desire to hate watch things, Ryan. This is the only one that I'm like, you know what? We gotta go.
Listen, I mean, like, what a fucking joke on you, Kelly. You're like, I fucking hate these movies. I saw these three fucking bullshit tax write-ups.
Listen, you need to appreciate the good in the world. And to do that, you need to watch The Strangers Chapter 3. If you only watch good movies, it's like, what is a movie?
Yeah, that's true.
Then you watch Joker Follow You Do, and you're like, oh, okay.
That is a good movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I rewatched that movie because I was like, I need to check if I like this movie or not.
So was it at the end of... refresh my memory. At the end of the second one, are we feeling like our lead character here, is she becoming a stranger? That's what I think this is going to end.
That's how the trailer made it seem.
Yeah.
Like there's like...
She's going to get adventure. She's going to
stranger pills.
She's going to stranger the strangers.
Yeah, she gets... Yeah.
So
she's going to stranger the strangers, I think.
Yeah, probably.
She's going to set up an elaborate sandcastle trap, and she's going to...
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think Alamo will do a previously on the Strangers?
They better, because I don't remember.
We'll need it. We'll need
All
the
I
help.
remember is the feral hog attack.
Yes.
Feral Hog was fun. It
Which
was
hog
fun.
is better?
Again,
the
they were
hog
little
from Send
Oh,
Help,
good point.
or
I
I think
don't-
the scene in Send Help is much better, but the heavy lifting of the feral hog scene in Strangers Chapter 2 is much more impressive, because that's the only part of that movie that's good.
Well, Rennie Harlan, Godspeed. Pillion. I think that's it. I was gonna say Pylion.
Pylon.
Alexander Skarsgård.
Mm-hmm.
If I were
And Dudley from Harry Potter.
I vaguely remember there is like I have seen the trailer like a long time. There's a relationship, maybe a submissive dom thing. I don't know.
I don't really know, but I have heard whispers that it's quite good. So
Okay.
I'm interested.
Okay. Luc Besson's Dracula.
Finally.
Oh boy.
Christophe Waltz is for some
He's
fucking
in this
reason-
one too.
That is not a sense I like Luc Besson's Dracula. That's
Guess
not...
what? Caleb Landry Jones.
Oh.
He's back. Dogman's back.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I want to see this out of morbid curiosity, but I also don't want to buy a ticket.
This is 100%, again, watch it while you're doing your dishes,
Yeah,
maybe.
sure.
Movie.
Yeah.
And be like, Christoph Waltz looks like he's doing his thing.
Yeah. I feel like this movie leaked or something, because
I
I've
believe
seen a
it.
lot of people online talking about it, and there's like a whole community around this movie, at least from what I've seen. I
Luc
don't know.
Besson's
Maybe
a
I'm
creep
just...
also, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I thought so.
Yeah. Leon the Professional art.
The international cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's people who really like this movie, so I am curious about it. And I fucking watched Dogman. I'm in now.
I can go to my very legal place where I acquire motion pictures and
honestly,
see if I can see it
that would be
there.
the best way.
Yeah. Anyways, Crime 101. This is the most movie to put on a streaming service in the history of the planet. Chris Hemsworth and is it Sophie Turner?
I don't know.
Anyways,
I don't know what this is.
Okay, Chris Hemsworth. It's a wannabe like The Gentleman or like one of those Shane Black crime movies, but Chris Hemsworth has an American accent for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird.
And it's honestly the name of it tells you all you need to know. Crime movie.
Crime 101.
Amazon MGM Studios presents Crime movie.
Oh, the same director of American Animals. That movie was alright.
Oh, I remember that movie. That movie was alright. Well, this is probably not that, so don't worry about it. Anyways. GOAT, baby!
This is a Sony Pictures animation. So
The animation.
No.
I love that guy. I love Valerian.
Oh boy.
All those planets.
So many, like 1,000 of them.
What if a goat played basketball?
That's crazy.
And he's the goat, the greatest of goat time.
Is there an Air Bud crossover?
I have no idea.
No one said a goat can play basketball. Anyway, this is a Sony Pictures animation.
So, who are like now like the animation studio. So that has me like a little interested, but I don't like.
I'm sure someone on Blue Sky or Twitter will pick like the best stills and be like, "Whoa, look at how cool this scene looked like."
Hold on.
And look at how cool this scene where like someone farts on someone's face.
That is very awesome.
Like,
I
you're
do
the
like
goat.
that. I like that a lot, actually.
Someone has a big butt.
Hell
That's
yeah,
a
brother.
goat butt.
Goat butt.
Anyways, Solo Mio. This is the Kevin James movie where he I think he either gets left at the altar Flubber style, or he goes his wife.
I
This
did
is the
see
whole.
a trailer for this.
This was also this whole TikTok campaign where Kevin James had this fucking TikTok account that was not Kevin James. It was like a teacher, and people were like, "Is that Kevin James?"
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so Kevin James goes on he essentially goes on his honeymoon without his wife in Italy. And that's all I got. This is funded by Angel Studios also.
Oh.
My mom is very interested in this movie.
yeah.
She told me about this.
Another Angel Studios winner. We got him again, folks. So yeah, that's Solo Mio. This is not a test. I think I put this here and I already forgot about it. I think this is a zombie movie that has one of the people from Teen Wolf in it.
Oh.
And that's all I got for you. This is my contribution
I
to
love
this.
Teen Wolf.
Oh, this is another contribution to this list by George. Cold Storage. Do you remember the trailer for Cold Storage?
This had Joe Keery
Joe
in
Keery
it.
and Liam Neeson. They worked. We saw it. Or maybe we saw it when we watched We Bury the Dead.
Yes.
Joe Keery works at a storage lock. What is it called?
Cryo freeze.
Storage unit. No, it's a storage unit
just
that
a storage
has
unit.
a cryo freeze thing underneath it. And they find it. It's sort of like an American Ultra situation. You know American Ultra. Where they're like, we are like deadbeats, but then some crazy government thing we get run into. And then Liam Neeson's like, I'm here.
And we're going to kill some zombies.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds
That seems like a movie you would watch.
I like Joe Keery
Me
a lot.
too. He loves Amiibo. I love Amiibo.
Yeah, I just wish the movies he picked would be a little better. But you know what?
Apparently he's got a good music. He's a good singer over here.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Joe
with J-O, is that all it is?
D-J-O.
Oh.
Joe.
Okay.
Joe.
Anyways, he's a nice guy. Although he kind of ruined his hair for this movie, so you know, that's a shame.
Crap.
Yeah. Anyways. Whistle, baby!
Now this is gonna be a movie.
I looked this up and I wiped it.
What is this?
This is this year's tarot, Ryan.
Oh no.
What if there was an Amazon death whistle, but it was evil, and if you blow in the whistle, it makes you die?
Oh, that seems good.
Why would
seems good?
Why would you blow the whistle then?
Man,
I don't know.
Oh no.
Is this one of the many girls in Yellowbirds? Because this, not Yellowbirds, Yellow Jackets.
Oh, I haven't watched that. I don't. Probably.
Oh no, this is the girl from fucking Logan.
Oh, nice.
Anyways, so yeah.
Daphne Keane.
It looks like a bong, Carrie.
It's a death whistle,
Oh, my
George.
The poster says "Don't blow."
Don't blow it.
Oh, it was just cut off. Oh, I typed in the image thing and now I'm just getting pictures of whistles like an idiot.
I do that all the fucking time.
God damn it. Movies need to have a real title, not just be named after objects.
Well, hey, let's take a look. We got some good stuff here.
Whoa, check that out.
So anyways, this looks like a Marcus.
I'm gonna get a Google review service. Like, I see you were Googling whistles recently. Answer this survey for some Google Play credits. It's like, thank you, Google. I was looking up whistles earlier today.
Yeah, I'm very excited for the film Whistle.
Nick Frost is in this movie.
Oh, yeah, I did. I saw that when I was watching the trailer. I was like, oh, it's Ygritte.
It is, yep, that's true.
It's Ygritte.
So,
Whistle.
I'll watch. That seems insane. Yes. I'll watch it. Gore Verbinski's back, baby.
He's finally back.
Good luck, have fun, don't die. This looks fun. I'll watch it. I'll go out to watch this.
This seems like it might be a fun time.
I'll go watch
I'm glad that they made the trailer so punchy and they made the really long title part of the song in the trailer, so then I won't forget what the title is.
So yeah, I'll watch this. Yep. Seems cool.
Very exciting.
Wuthering Heights.
It's time.
It's time, baby. Emerald Fennell's back, baby. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
Man, I was thinking about this every time. Yes. It must really suck to be an Emerald Fennell hater because the lady keeps winning. She has this big movie funded by Margot Robbie. Charlie XCX is making the entire soundtrack. This is getting an IMAX release. Again, it must really suck to hate this lady.
Yet everyone keeps doing it. Get behind me. I don't give a shit.
So yeah, this movie's gonna make a shit ton of money.
I'm excited.
A banana load of money. Ryan doesn't look excited to watch it.
I did not like Saltburn, and this just seems like it's gonna be that level of horniness, and I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Wuthering Heights. I bought the book and I'll read it after we watch the movie, but
I have a scene for you right here, Ryan, okay? Now picture this, all right? So Margot Robbie, she's like kneading bread or something, right?
Okay.
And then Jacob Elordi comes up and he lifts her skirt and you don't see them fuck, but she's like grabbing that bread. And that's it. And then Charlie XCX is playing. And that's the movie.
That sounds pretty good.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
It'll be very fun.
Nirvana the band, the show, the movie finally comes out. It's a major release after being out for like 2 years. Yeah. I'll watch this. I'm sure it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I've never seen this show.
I haven't seen the show either, but I'm curious.
But I like Blackberry.
It is the broad people who made Blackberry.
I like that clip from
The
Blackberry that I watched.
Oh yes, I'm a vampire.
I'm a vampire.
Yeah. I like I didn't realize this. Did Marty Supreme and Kevin O'Leary just steal that scene from fucking Blackberry?
I guess.
Huh. Anyways, I like the We Shop channel little thing where they make the Super Mario. That's Nirvana, the band, the show. That's Anyways, yeah, this looks fun. I'm sure it'll be good.
It'll be fun.
Yep. Waste Man. This is another George one. So I'm gonna get this actor's name correct. So 1 second. So why don't you vamp Ryan on how much you love Emerald Fennell?
I don't dislike her. I liked Promising Young Woman.
Yeah.
I thought that was very good. I just did not like the energy of Saltburn.
No,
I deeply
that
disliked
makes sense
it.
to me.
Yeah.
That seems like parallel streets.
And just this seems like more of her going down the Saltburn path,
I have yet to hear a convincing argument for why we have such vitriolic hatred for this woman. I'm open to hearing it. I don't understand it.
I'm not in the circle. I'm clearly not in the circles where I see this.
Everyone hates
People
her so bad.
want her to fail.
And I'm like, what? I get it that she's like rich and posh, and she made a movie about poor people being evil, but that's not really. Whatever.
Sorry, Carrie, you're gonna make it.
No. I was just like, that's a valid reason to hate someone, but like the amount of like, if you rate this movie 5 stars, you're a moron. And it's like, what are you talking about?
It very much gives me.
We got pedophiles making movies and winning awards.
It very much gives me the Diamond and the Nora fucking stripper syndrome, where you got everybody just drinking their chocolate Yoo-hoo, and then Emerald from there is like, jealousy is a disease, honey. Like, just that. Like, it's...
Get well soon. Yes.
Anyways, Waste Man. So this is a movie from If There's Justice in the World, future Oscar winner David Johnson. From The Long Walk and Alien Romulus.
Yeah.
So he plays
he rules.
a prisoner, and he's about to get off, but he has a new cellmate who gets him into some situations. So yeah, this and it's 4:3. You love a 4:3 aspect ratio.
The Snyder ratio.
Exactly. Shot on film. Again, I'm at the point with this actor that Songbirds and Snakes, I hear he's in it. I'll watch it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, David Johnson. Yeah, I love him.
Tom Blythe is in Ballad of Songbirds.
Oh, my bad.
Not David Johnson.
Okay.
Tom Blythe is young President Snow. I was just gonna say that's the guy from Hunger Games.
Gotcha. So, anyways, yes, I learned about this while I was looking up movies as well, and I was like, sure, love that guy.
He's in Rye Lane as well, which I've heard is really good, but I haven't watched.
Because I love him. He's great.
He's so fucking good.
So that's my pick of the month. Waste Man. Looks so great. 90 minutes. What else do you need? Come on. Anyway, Scream 7's happening.
Yeah.
I'm not watching.
I literally could not care less.
Yeah, you were already a hater.
I don't like those movies.
If anything, you're like, everyone's gotten to your level finally. Really.
So it is tiring being a prophet.
This feels like it was clear that like they should have just like not done it.
Yeah, they did it. They prevailed.
But then when you watch the trailer, it's like I feel like we're just doing it again. Like I don't know what idea is behind this.
Money.
I know it's money, but I just feel like I don't know. I've seen some stuff about people talking to Matthew Lillard specifically, and he's been like a little like, oh, I don't know, and it's like, okay, so you're gonna come back, and that's gonna.
Well, isn't there like a voice line from him in the trailer? It sounds like at the very end where he's like, this is gonna be fun.
Here's my prediction.
Yeah.
Well, Ski Ulrich has already been back in the other ones as a ghost man. But I think this is going to be like an AI thing. And that's how fucking, Five Nights at Freddy's, man. Like, sorry for Matthew Lillard. No, I forgot Matthew Lillard and I call him the actor in Five Nights at Freddy's. My bad, Matthew Lillard.
No, that's accurate.
He is in that movie, it's true.
Twin Peaks: The Returns is Matthew Lillard.
So that's what I think. I think it's going to be like an AI thing. It's like,
interesting.
That's probably true.
Yeah. And then they're gonna fucking figure out a way to bring back what's his name? wrestler man, Dewey.
Oh, they did kill him in the last one.
Yeah, they killed him in the first
That's
one.
true.
Yeah.
No, not Dewey.
Not Dewey, no.
So anyways, I'm not gonna watch it. I didn't like the last two, and this one's already got enough scum on it, so it's like I don't.
Yeah.
I know I'll see it because I'll be morbidly curious as to what's happening, but I just don't know what. I don't know what we're doing.
It feels like
here.
it's just.
I don't know what we're doing.
Avarice and greed.
I don't know that like this is it's Paramount and they're in a weird place right now where they're owned by a guy who's interested in fascinating ways. But it's like, I'll make a new Rush Hour movie for you, Mr. President.
Life finds a way.
Life finds a way.
So yeah, I'm interested to hear what people.
But you know what? Life finds a way, and sometimes things come back in a way that you're like, oh, okay.
It's finally time.
Baz Luhrmann's epic Elvis Presley in concert.
Baz has been non-stop posting about this on Instagram for the last year and a half. It's not a concert movie. It's not a music movie. It's something else. You gotta go watch. That's what it says in the most recent trailer for it. So, as the person who made me care a little bit about Elvis, I will be seeing Baz Luhrmann's Elvis concert movie.
I'm concerned that... Look...
Go on.
It sounds good, but I'm worried this is going to be like an AI slop thing.
Oh, that's probably true.
Because it looks like I was curious. I got this ad as well, and I started to look into it, and I was like, okay, but you have this old footage, but how do you get it to look like that?
I didn't even think of
that. Interesting.
But maybe I'm wrong.
Who knows?
I mean, I don't know. I may or may not have an idealized vision of this director, but I'd like to think he'd be like, no, we're not doing that. But also, I can fully believe that he would 100% be like, oh, that's easy. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I think at maybe it'll just be like when they did the True Lies 4K and they just smoothed it and fucking sharpened it to fuck.
Yeah,
but.
Still, it's ugly as hell.
I didn't even think about that because I am a stupid person. But
he is very excited about this on Instagram.
I know. He will not shut up.
He pressed the smoothing button. He was like,
"Whoa!" So as I understand, he found this footage for the movie when he was looking for it.
He was prepping. Yeah.
But then he was all like, "Well, we have too much here. We'll do something else with it," and they made this. So
I'll see it.
I think I'll maybe finally watch Moulin Rouge for the first time instead. That's what I think I'll do.
Oh my god. You just let me know.
I've been on a big Nicole Kidman's one of the best actresses ever. And that is,
She's so funny in that movie.
Yeah. Man, fucking what's his face is a baby in that movie, man.
Ewan McGregor?
Yeah, he's a baby.
Oh yeah.
No. Anyways, from the director of Romeo plus Juliet.
Oh yeah, and The Great Gatsby.
Yeah. No, but I saw a trailer for the Moulin Rouge and he was like, from the
I see. That is high praise.
Yes.
Right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Anyways, that's February, folks. Check it out. Check out Kevin James and Solo Mio.
I'll let you know what my mom says about that movie.
Ryan Lance.
Whoa.
If folks wanted to find your opinion of a Kevin James filmography,
they're not gonna.
You don't have a review for.
No one's gonna. That's not gonna happen.
You don't have a review for I Pronounce You, Chuck and Larry on.
That's a fascinating film.
That is
a I think where's the 5-hour YouTube documentary analysis of that movie?
I definitely saw that as a child.
Yes, there's definitely a bit. There's definitely a video that's like 1 million views. Like I made gay people watch.
That would be so funny. There is a popcorn store here where we live called Just Popped, and all of their flavors are different movies. And I will say, the Chuck and Larry is delicious.
There's a Chuck and Larry.
It's a white chocolate Oreo popcorn.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's so good.
That sounds great. That's good. All right.
Anyways, letterboxd.com/filmpiece. That is me. I guess I'll try and watch a Kevin James movie.
Watch Here Comes the Boom.
No, I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll see that maybe I'll see that Becky movie. That Becky movie he's in.
Oh yeah, the one with one of the little girls from all the horror movies.
Yeah,
and he's like a Nazi or something, and she tries to kill him and all his Nazi friends. And there's a Becky too.
And there's Becky too. I can't remember if he's in Becky 1 or Becky 2.
Well, I assume he gets murked. He's in the first one.
I know he's in one of them.
Murder kills.
Yeah.
Carrie, where can folks find you on the internet?
You can find me on Letterboxd just by searching my first name, Carrie, Karrie. I found out I've been rewatching. I watched the first season of Sherlock and made our friend Greg watch it with me. I don't think he liked it very much, but I found out that the episodes are on Letterboxd, which was very funny. So I've been logging them.
Well, I mean, they are just
They're
movies,
all
right?
feature length, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Mm-hmm.
They're essentially like TV movies, but a series?
Yes.
Ah. Okay.
So if you ever want to watch Sherlock, all you got to do is watch 13 movies.
Great.
It's easy.
It's great.
I mean,
First season still
Letterboxd
slaps.
has every single fucking
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror
I fucking
thing.
hate whenever new Black Mirror
And
comes
then-
out.
and then
everyone's
just
like,
spam
oh man,
that.
spooky computer. It was so spooky.
5
Like,
stars.
shut up.
I didn't even know there was a new season that came out recently, so.
Well, whatever. A new one comes out like every 3 years or something, and then Letterboxd becomes unusable.
All
'cause-
ugly posters of
Yes.
this stupid crap.
Because people are like, I've never watched a science fiction thing, but this has me scared for
Whoa,
society.
are you guys seeing this?
It's crazy.
I think my phone might be the bad guy. You think now?
I'm scared to write this review right now.
That's crazy.
And if you can maybe see my review of Moulin Rouge at J. Chris Alvarez 26. That's January. We gotta start prepping for our best of soonish.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna create that document after this podcast ends. Until next time, folks. Bye bye.